The new season of R6 is right upon us, and if we're going to hit our ranked goals, we need to make sure we know what operators to pick in this new season meta. So today we're going to be going over the best solo queue operators for Operation North Star. I wanted to start off by saying thank you for coming to this video, and if you guys like what you see or learn something, consider hitting that like button and subscribing. We also have a Twitch link down below, and if you guys want to see me play my own ranked season live, go ahead and check that out. So before we get into this video about the best solo queue operators, I want to know which operators you guys have been using lately. So go ahead and type down below in the comments which operators you guys have been using to solo queue and why they've been helping you out lately. Okay, so in order to understand why we choose the operators we chose for this video, we have to understand which changes are coming to R6 this season. So let's go over some of the most important changes coming this season. Now, of course, our very biggest change to this season would be the new operator Thunderbird, which is a new 3 armor defender with an interesting healing gadget. Not to mention her loadout being the Spear .308 and the Spaz shotgun. She will most definitely shake up the North Star scene, and we're very excited to see how she plays out in this new season. But aside from that, let's get into some of the gameplay updates coming up. First, we have a big nerf coming for everyone's favorite fragger, Ash. The beloved R4C we know and love is getting a huge recoil nerf that will most definitely shake up the R6 scene, as so many people have gotten to master her over the years, and I'm pretty sure this change will send ripples through all the Ash mains. Next, we have a similar nerf coming to everyone's favorite Korean Batman, Vigil. The K1A will be getting a recoil nerf that may also have an impact on those who love to play him. Finka's gadget will now be giving health permanently to her teammates instead of a temporary boost. All health gained during Finka boosts will remain. So we do have some recoil buffs coming to the SMG-12 and the Bearing 9 secondary SMGs. Both guns have been notorious for their recoil pattern, but have gotten a buff this season and may make them a viable option from now on. Another huge change is the bullet hole rework. This will nerf bullet holes a tremendous amount, and you will no longer be able to just see through them with one shot. It will now take several shots to create a viable bullet hole peak, and it will be much more visible to spot it at that point. Okay, so those are the major updates coming to North Star. Now we can take this information and allow us to think about what might the best solo queue operators be for this season. Coming in at number 1, the set we have would be Warden and Finka. So let's start with Warden. Now I know what you're thinking. Warden has been kind of a meme in the community lately, but the recent SMG-12 buff has actually brought him into an interesting spotlight. With this new buff, you can choose his shotgun as a primary and the SMG-12 as a viable close to mid-range option. This offers us the ability to use the shotgun for our deadly close range gun and something that we can use to set up our sight. This means making rotates, footholds, and whatever else destruction might be needed. This is something that is very important for solo queuing because you're going to need someone that has that ability to do that, and most of the times it gets overlooked. So in those situations, the best thing to do is to make sure that you have an operator that will be able to do all that stuff. Now, Finka has made the list because her new gadget has given her a significant buff in my opinion. Giving your teammates a permanent health boost is an incredibly useful gadget, as it can help injured teammates who were once one shot now give them a better fighting chance in their next gunfight. This is something that's really important, especially in a scenario where you're solo queuing and you can't really trust your teammates to not make dumb decisions while they have low health. The next set of the best solo queue operators is going to be Zofia and Mai. Now, Zofia and Ash have always been tied in terms of the most useful fragging operator, but I believe that after the Ash nerf, Zofia has finally taken the prize of the most useful fragging operator. With her excellent guns and destruction capabilities, Zofia is the #1 choice for anyone who wants to take charge of their team's killing capabilities and also have utility available to destroy key gadgets and shields. Now, Mai has always been an incredible operator, but has always been in Jaeger's shadow. However, with the nerf on Jaeger's 416 and on the ADSs, I might finally put Mai on a higher standing than Jaeger. With a great gadget that captures more things than an ADS and 2 very strong weapons, the AUG MP5, I would say that Mai is one of the best defensive operators to choose while solo. And the last set of the best solo queue operators for Operation North Star will be Ace and Bandit. So let's start with Ace. It's no secret that hard breachers are crucial to have on your team when attacking, but especially while solo queuing. A hard breacher isn't always picked, and that's why it's important to take charge and select what your team needs. And in my opinion, it would be a good idea to get good with Ace. Ace's hard breach gadgets are one of the best in the game that allow a great bit of destruction, combined with the safety of being able to throw them from a distance. Not to mention, Ace has one of the best attacking guns in the game, the AK-12. This is important because the other hard breaches choices have guns that most people aren't crazy about using, but I find the AK-12 to be incredible. Now, Bandit is arguably one of the most steady operators in the sense that he has been very strong for a very long time, and it is hard to keep him off a list like this. Not only does he have anti-hard breaching gadgets and the ability to bandit trick most hard breaching operators, Bandit has by far one of the best defensive guns in the game, the MP7. And once again, in solo queuing, most people will neglect the important roles a team might need, and that's why it's important for us to get used to filling those roles ourselves. And when it comes to defense, there's no better operator than Bandit to allow us to fill the important defensive role and also give us the opportunity to frag or roam at the same time. Bandit is by far one of the best solo queue operators in this game. And that will be it for this season's set of the best solo queue operators. Once again, if you learned something in this video, consider hitting that like button and hit the subscribe button for future videos just like this. I also hope to see you guys in an upcoming Twitch stream, and don't forget to go down below in the description and click that link so you can follow me on Twitch as well. I appreciate it, guys, and let's have a good season, yo.